Very good evening, Nafki.
Good evening, Shreans. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. How are you?
Very good. Very
Good.
good. A mix of a heavy and very light heart, but awesome. Good evening. Very warm welcome to all the souls evolved, evolving. And thank you so much for this journey that you've given us, we've given each other. And it's been a pleasure and a miracle day after day. Thank you so much for joining us on day 27, the penultimate day of manifestation decoded, the real secret behind the secret. So friends, as usual, just a quick recap from yesterday. Today, we are going to talk about soul contracts, law of karma, and life between lives regression. And before that, what we discussed yesterday, which was about soul evolution and soul contracts. We started with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where the pyramid or the scale went up from physiological needs, which are about our basic survival, and moving on to safety needs, where we start gaining assets and gathering things so that we feel secure. And then moving on to belonging needs, to be a part of a community or to have a lover, to have partners. So the need for belonging. Then came the need for self-esteem, where one needs accomplishments or titles or achievements to feel validated, to feel that the existence is real. Then it ascended to cognitive needs, which is, sharpening of the brain, acquiring new skills. It's more about the mental diet and, how can we add value to our lives. Then once that is completed or satisfied, moving on to aesthetic needs, which then includes creativity, spontaneity, the need for travel, adventure, gaining new experience and learning. Once the aesthetic needs are met is when we move to self-actualization, which is when everything else is satisfied, the beginning of looking for meaning in life, meaning, purpose, a gravitas. Then comes self-transcendence, which is the act of helping others. Now that you are self-actualized, now to help others self-actualize. And it can only happen when your cup is full and then you have enough to distribute or to give. And in the same way of this table of needs is the need of the soul. So you might remember the chart that we saw. On an average, a soul can live in one stage for about 50 to 100 lifetimes, which starts from the infant soul, which is about survival, moving on to the baby soul, which is more about one-upmanship, then the young soul, which needs a lot, which is always wanting, and it's quite riddled with frustration. Then comes the mature soul, which is about sincerity and taking things quite seriously, wanting to make a difference. And then comes the old soul, which is more about seriousness. And it has realized a lot of action in the past. So now it gets very serious in terms of actualization. Then comes the transcendental soul, which acts like a witness. And there's always a smile as it witnesses the play going on. And at the last is the infinite soul, which is often found in the Nirgun way, which is a formless appearance or formless non-appearance. So it exists in the formless way. And it's also called the Joker because for this soul, everything has already become a play and it's just to be witnessed with, again, with pleasure. And now, after that, we discussed how the law of attraction applies to these different stages of souls. So when the soul is young, which is the infant soul, baby soul, that is when you get, when the soul is a baby, that is when you get what you desire. Then moves on to the young soul, where you get what you deserve. And then moving on to the old soul, where you get what others deserve of you. So you will often be in the path of, distributing or imparting knowledge or experience. And then we moved on to soul contracts and what path a soul chooses so it may realize itself. And accordingly, it can take very challenging paths or a much easier path, whatever it needs to evolve and to realize itself. It also reviews its previous life and chooses the next one accordingly. And this is where the council of elders or spirit guides come in. They show the soul the blueprint, and then it has, the different paths it can take. Those choices are shown. And the purpose of the soul is to inculcate 30 divine virtues, which we are going to discuss today. And some of them are compassion, love, kindness, gratitude, and so on. And in detail, we'll go into them today. But one common theme for all souls is the theme of service. And the soul knows that through that act, it grows and evolves. And it's up to us to fast forward our learning and help the soul evolve at a greater speed. Because the earth is a school for mastering the art of manipulating energy. And it is often brave souls that choose earth as the school for mastery. The soul chooses challenges to learn and grow from, and not to get trapped or victimized by these challenges. Then we saw the process of reincarnation in that wheel, where we started with what happens as soon as death occurs. So death is not a misery, but a great equalizer, as Shreans beautifully put. So there is incarnation on earth, where we live our lessons, accumulate and dissolve karma, and it's about being in service. Then comes death, which is returning to spirit form and leaving the physical body. Then we enter the fourth dimension, which is the astral plane, where we are in a lower mental state, not accepting that the body has been left. And that's the astral plane. Then we move to the fifth dimension, which is the causal plane, and where we sometimes reunite with the higher self, meet guides, and with them review the past life, and then move to the hall of healing, which is about healing and restoration, and life between lives after that, where we meet council of elders, Akashic records can be accessed and gain a proper understanding of what next. And then we go to the life selection process, which is out of which the main reason for the soul is to evolve. And then we ended with that beautiful video, which was a simple dialogue between those two girls who communicated in the form of telepathy. And the story was about volunteers from different parts of the universe who've come on Earth to assist with the Earth's awakening. Journey into soul contracts, law of karma, and life between lives regression. The meditation will also be accordingly. And before that, a poem.
Yes, waiting for that.
This poem actually came to me today. I had just gone to meet a friend's newborn baby, and I'm very scared of holding such a tiny petal feather in my arms. So as soon as I held the baby, this just came. These eyes are the last to open when we are truly awake, when our very being shakes as it comes face to face with love. That love which seeks nothing, the only one to be sought. That love, the spine of everything we saw and didn't, remembered, forgot. If existence be a pyramid, that love is the chamber of the king. The very ground we walk on, and all the firmament above. If we truly live in any real dimension, it is love. It is love.
Wow, beautiful.
Thank you.
I think Rumi must be getting jealous of you.
Unless there's been a soul contract between us.
Possible. I love that anecdote between the pyramid and the king's chamber. Beautiful. Awesome.
Thank you. So Shreans, over to you.
Yes. All right, friends. So, as Navki so beautifully summarized. It's so easy for me to then continue to the next slide. So yes, so let's begin. Keshav, share the slide. Yeah. So these are the few other facts about soul contract, where we choose our own name, our date of birth, our physical location. Just a minute. Sorry. Yeah, you can see that. Right? Then you choose your own family, your your soul family. So you even choose your soul family, in which who are the soul family are those who you will encounter in your this lifetime, who will help you to heal, who will help you to evolve. And this could be even somebody who is challenging in this lifetime. You may perceive them as a threat, or as your enemy, or as a perpetrator, but actually you choose as a part of the soul family so that they can help you to heal. And they might be doing it out of compassion and not really out of anger. So from the soul, from that in between life dimensions, they choose that they happily choose that role out of compassion, out of love for you. So life events helps you to heal. It's happening for you and not to you. So whatever life is happening whatever events are happening in your life, it is happening for you, so that it gives you an opportunity to heal. Even though we may perceive it as contrasting situations or adversities or threats or challenges or problems, whatever, it only helps you to heal. And at any given time, you always have a free will. So you had a free will to choose in that dimension. Once you are born, again you have a free will to choose. So you choose your death through various exit points. So even your death is chosen. You choose various exit points. It's not like, even there you give yourself choices. Either I'll die at the age of say 48, or maybe at the age of 64, or maybe at the age of 88, or whatever, So you choose different exit points. Sometimes your soul decides if these are the things which I have learned, or then I will delay my exit, or if I'm progressing in this speed, then I'll delay, or I'll or I will leave early. It could be anything. So the soul again decides. The kind of adventure depends on how adventurous the soul is. It will decide accordingly. You are not alone. You always get help from your guides, from your angels, from the spirit guides, right? So the masters from the other side are always helping you. That's why they say that your connection with God is deepest when the horizon is darkest. So you're always guided, you're always helping, even though the situation may look as challenging as it may seem to be, but you're always connected, and they're always there to help you, to guide you, to nudge you. Synchronicity happens. There are no coincidences. There are only meaningful coincidences. Right? Coincidences is co-creating incidences. So everything is synchronistic. Everything is law of attraction. Everything is law of karma or law of incarnation. All these laws are working all the time. And that's how all the events come into your life, for a reason, for meaning. You can break a soul contract. As I told you, you always have a free will. So as per free will, you can always break a soul contract. It is not like, it's like set in stone. You can always change. You can speed in the journey of your evolution, of your learning, or you can delay the journey of your learning. And accordingly, you can break the soul contract. And you can clear karmic debt. I would not even call it a debt, but whatever is your karmic lessons which you want to learn and overcome, you can clear it in this lifetime. So whatever is happening, people, events, circumstances, situations, you plan it, you draw it into your life. But the thing is, you came as a volunteer with amnesia. The moment you are born, you forget that why I have taken birth, and that is why even at the soul level, at the spirit level, you still remember, but from the psychological level or from the mental level, you forget why I took a birth. And that's why we see life as a misery, as a challenge, as if it is some as if it's so hard, and if you play the role of a victim, or and so on and so forth, right? Carry so many judgments, so many strong belief systems about our life as we grow in our childhood. So we don't, because we forget what we came here for, right? So, as Navki mentioned about the 30 soul qualities we come. So these are those 30 soul qualities. So you can read it. It's faith, trust, acceptance. Again, I give a lot of meaning for acceptance because such an important quality. Most of the time we live a life in resistance. Whether it is to people or to situations or to time or things or events, we're living a life in resistance. And anything that you accept fully will take you into peace. So acceptance is a beautiful quality to embrace, to adopt. Compassion, courage, kindness, self-love, unconditional love, peace, joy. Unconditional love can only come out of self-love, right? As we mentioned before, when your cup is full, only then you can give. Only then love can be unconditional. Only then it is natural giving. Then peace, joy. We came here to celebrate life. Spirituality does not mean seriousness. It means seriously enjoying life. Gratitude, we spoke a lot about it. Empathy, patience, self-referencing. Become your own yardstick. Become your own measuring tape. You don't measure yourself from others' perception, others' views, right? Sharing. Reverence for life. Cooperation, harmony, balance. And I'm going to talk more about balance later on also. Open-heartedness, humility, spirituality, gentleness, self-control, perseverance, equanimity. How do you pronounce? I always make a mistake here. Equanimity, yeah.
Yeah, equanimity.
Equanimity, yeah. Then attentive. So equanimity is, again, we are all equals, right? We live in a state of equanimity. We are neither superior and neither inferior. Attentiveness. That's what we also talk about. Attentiveness, awareness. Then generosity, coming into greater knowing of one's own strength and power. And forgiveness. Most of the things we also covered during these 28 days. So basically these are the things we come here to develop more of these qualities. These are the core essential qualities of our soul. We just come here to sharpen our axe, to become perfect in the expression of those qualities. These are few of the soul contracts, key events. So a lot of these events which we, from our naked eyes, we perceive as bad or misery, a lot of times we plan it ourselves. Because from that perspective, there is no misery, right? It's like just you're playing the role, you're just acting like in a movie. Doesn't matter you're acting as a villain or as a hero, whether it is Amitabh Bachchan or whether it is Shakti Kapoor, you are just only acting. But we perceive it as good, bad, right, wrong, or oh, it's so lucky or unlucky, or as a misery, and feel pity for others. So, but the truth is, we choose as a soul. We choose it. So sometimes, as a soul contract, we choose our own physical illness. Parenting handicapped children, that's a very strong soul contract. Deafness, blindness, drug addiction and alcoholism. Death of a loved one. Sometimes we lose our loved ones at a very, very early age, very untimely death. So again, that is a part of a soul contract. Accidents, miscarriage, abortions. Like for me, I believe that my father passed away when I was 19, but probably it was a part of a soul contract, and that triggered my spiritual growth. That triggered my evolution. So as a father and son, we chose Energetically we chose each other because he wanted to leave early, and I needed a father who would leave early. So it matched, the plan matched, and we chose each other. Accidents. So sometimes even we plan our accidents. One of my sister's son, cousin sister's son, he passed away from an elevator. He died. He fell from an elevator in a shopping mall, and he vacated his body at the age of 6. My sister connected with him with the help of regression. She was able to connect with him, and she asked him, "Why did you vacate your body so early? And that too, why so tragic?" So she said that, and she was in communication with him for a month. And he said that this was my time to go. This was a part of my soul contract. But I could have chosen to die normally, but I chosen this strategy to die as a tragic death so that I can develop compassion within people. So that I can develop compassion for the parents, so that even for the children, don't take their life for granted. Spend time with them. Give them your love and attention. Right? Sometimes we think, oh, children they are going to live longer. We take it for granted, right? There's always enough time. So what is the rush? We are busy with our work, our other social commitments, and later on we'll see. So this was, the soul wanted to give this message to the and to the larger section of the society. And of course, his death was covered in all the newspapers, TV news channel, because it was such a tragic accident, and tragic from our perspective. So sometimes the soul choose a tragic death so that it develops compassion against people. Sometimes it is so heart moving. All of a sudden you get an awakening. Oh my God, anything can happen. Why should I take things for granted? Like how this COVID came, people lose their loved ones so untimely, sometimes at an early untimely again from our perspective, and sometimes sudden or early age. So sometimes all this is part of the soul contract, which gives us messages. Yes, go back to the slide, Keshav. Then other things are miscarriage, adoptions. Again, these are part of the soul contract. Then pets, you choose your pets. In this lifetime, who will be your pet? That is also chosen. Caregiving, then abusive relationship. Sometimes you draw as a part of your family structure. You plan for abusive relationships so that you can learn and grow. Spiritual awakening, adoption, again your spirituality, your spiritual awakening, adoption, poverty, suicide, rape. I'll give you an example in one of the book of Robert Shaw's, very nice book, Your Soul's Plan. I'll recommend everyone to read his book. So there he writes that in one of he's a regression therapist also, in one of his regression therapy, he found that the soul, the woman in this current lifetime was raped multiple times. And when she regressed by Robert Shaw's as a therapist, she saw that it was a part of a soul contract. So that she was going through a lot of anger. But once she understand the contract, the anger turned into compassion. She realized that she chose the other person to do this again and again, and the other person, as a part of the soul contract, was doing it out of compassion. And once she realized that, her whole perception of reality changed. So friends, a lot of times the way we perceive things as real or as tragic is so different from a deeper meaning, from a deeper reality. That's why all situations are fundamentally neutral. Yes, we give it a meaning, we assign meaning to it, and whatever meaning we assign, right, wrong, good, bad, that is the meaning. That is accordingly we buy that experience into our life. So, rape, mental illness, incest, sexuality. So many times you choose your gender. You want to buy male, female, transgender. or nowadays there are so many different genders. So as a soul, soul itself chooses that. Caregiving, we have covered. Healing, of course, you come here to heal yourself. So many times you want to heal yourself fully. Whatever the bruises you are carrying from your past life, whatever the survival based emotions you are carrying from your past life, you come here to transform, to evolve, and to heal yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So this is again a very important concept, very important to understand this. So there are 3 layers of our soul, what we call as soul. A lot of times when I say come back as a new consciousness, come back to your new consciousness, Navki also asked once. So understand these 3 layers of the soul, and a lot of times we interchange each other. The meaning can be interpreted differently, but the truth is these are the 3 layers. The first one layer of our soul, or of everyone's soul, is the spirit self. From that perspective, so spirit self is the I am, that all wise, all love, that Aham Brahmasmi part of us, which is connected with that divine consciousness, which is connected with that infinite, or to that all wise, all pervasive, right? And whatever we may call it, to that oneness. So this is, so we are anchored, we are deeply anchored, connected to that soul. That's why they say that we are the extension of that source. We are gods. We are the creators. Right? So that is the spirit self. And that's why there are no others. That's why we are all connected. So this spirit self, because we are all part of the same consciousness. Now the second layer of the soul is a soul self. So the soul self is the realm of becoming, the realm of duality. Here my soul is different from your soul. My soul's journey is different from your soul's journey, right? So that is where it different. That is this part of the soul difference creates a difference between you and me, even as a part of a soul's journey of many lifetimes. My soul's journey is my soul's journey. My future lifetimes will be my future lifetime. So here that is the difference. This is the soul. This is soul which is different from in each person. This is the entity which animates the body and gives it life. Even they are 2 twins, they come with a different soul self. So this is a combination of mind, will, emotions, and it is that what makes an individual. So this is the soul self. The third personality, the third layer of the soul is of this earth personality, right? As we come here, we are born with amnesia. We forget why we came from. We become a very earthly personality. Depends on our felt experiences. Depends on the experience we have felt in this current lifetime. Depends on the social conditioning, mental conditioning, right? Our belief systems. And this personality wants to transform that knowingness into the felt experience. So from the soul's perspective, there was a knowingness, but the soul wants to born in this earthly 3-dimensional reality to transform its knowingness into felt experience. Very important thing. Only when this knowingness is felt as an experience only when you feel it, then it turns into your wisdom. Then it turns into wisdom. That's why we say that knowledge without experience is philosophy. Experience without knowledge is ignorance. Only when you combine experience with knowledge, that is wisdom. That is evolution. So this earthly personality is the physical aspects of the soul. Soul came here to experience this 3-dimensional reality so that actually it can evolve. It can become wiser. And that's why we take birth in this physical body, because this body and then it all depends, and we identify with this body, how we look, how we do things, everything. But behind that is this this intelligence of this soul, of this third layer of the soul, which demonstrates in form of the earthly personality. Right? So now I'll go to the next slide. Keshav, share the slide. So there are the three key laws which helps us understand how and why. First is the law of incarnation. This is the law that a soul is immortal. A spirit never dies. We keep taking many births in this physical form, in this physical body, but the spirit always is eternal. It's an eternal being. We are eternal beings. And we take many lifetimes. We've taken many lifetimes in the past, and we may take many lifetimes in the future. So that is the law of reincarnation, very simple. A lot of religions or beliefs do not believe in that. So I honor their choice. I mean, if you are from that, and feel free to accept or reject this. Personally, I'm sharing it because I personally believe in it, and I believe it's true. And I've seen many examples, many evidences where people have gone to their past life, and historically it has been, when we rechecked, historically it has been found true. Right? So honestly, and I find this has given a lot of, it solves a lot of, it gives so much answers to something which is a mystery, which is something which is unknown. And so this is one truth which is of law of reincarnation. Second is the law of karma, and third is law of attraction. So law of attraction I've spoken a lot, and now I'm going to talk about law of karma. And so law of karma is also depends on our pre-birth planning. And once we take birth, as we forget our planning, then the law of attraction takes over, and that is where our free will takes an important role. We can attract whatever we want depending on our thoughts or emotions, and that thoughts and emotions depends on our free will. That's why law of karma and free will keep intersecting with each other in this three-dimensional reality. And I'm going to talk more about it so you'll understand it better. So few things about law of karma. So law of karma is a feedback system of your actions given by your own self. Right? Given by your own self. This is so important. As I've told you, in between lifetimes, we only choose. The spirit guides will help you, the elders will help you, the council of elders. But eventually it is your own choice. And this is more like a feedback system of your actions. Depending on the actions which you have done, you create the situations, circumstances, so that gives you that feedback. But karma is a neutral phenomena. As everything is merely a perception. From that perspective, it is a neutral phenomena. You may be born as a deaf or a blind. Again, it's a neutral phenomena. The assessment of a karma is done by the soul in between two lifetimes. Right? In between two lifetime states, you do your own assessment. With the help in a very wise, in a state where you're in a very in a state of wisdom, we're in a state of complete guidance or connection. When you're fully connected, that is the time where you do your own assessments. The blueprint of our life is created on the basis of law of karma. I've mentioned this, we have shared this before. Thus the law says whatever you experience is on the basis of the seeds you sow. Is on the basis of the seeds you sow. And the seeds you sow is not what happened in your past life. Based on the past life, based on your review of your past life, you in between the lifetime states, you sow the seed for this lifetime. You create the blueprint for this lifetime. And based on that, you experience that, right? So two fundamental aspects is very important to understand of a karma is balancing and releasing. When we take birth, when we choose a lifetime, when we come in this dimension, we decide there are two things, predominantly two important things that I'm going to share more also. But two main important things is you want to, the two important things is balancing and releasing. So when I say balancing, a lot of times you just choose different lifetimes, different things in your life, just to experience, just to have a different experience. In one lifetime you are born as in a rich family. Now next lifetime you are born in a poor family. Why? Not because you did any bad karma. Just you want to experience. You as a soul. Soul wants all sides of the experience. In one lifetime you are born as a male. Second lifetime you want to you want to take birth as a female, or some any other sex. So it could be anything. Just soul wants to experience. It's like it's like if you like Indian food, but then you are curious to how is Chinese food, or you take a flavor of one ice cream, you want to try other flavors also. So same way, karma does not necessarily mean that you did something wrong, and that's why you have taken this lifetime, and we carry, oh my God, must be some bad karma, some poor karma. You soul just want to experience, because when they experience all the sides, that is how they evolve, that is how they grow. So that's why I say karma is a lot of times the way we perceive karma, or with the stories we have heard from others, or from wherever we have formed our belief systems of karma, is a lot of times a set of false belief about oneself and the world. Those stories, those beliefs are the beliefs of they believe in fear and separation. A lot of time karma is a story. Karma is a story that we tell about our past experiences. Sometimes we say, oh my God, I must have done so bad in my past life. That's why I have no choice but to go through this. This is my karma, my bad karma. But truth is, from that perspective, it's nothing is bad or nothing is good. I think Shakespeare said, nothing is good or bad, thinking makes it so. Very powerful statement by Richard Bach. He said, the mark of your ignorance is the depth of your belief in injustice and tragedy. The more you believe in any kind of injustices in your life, or injustice happening to others, or tragedy in your life, or tragedy that you see around, is directly proportionate to your ignorance about your life, ignorance about your perception. It is your limited perception. And no matter what the situation is, it could be a tragic death. It could be the most horrifying tragic death. It could be an act of terrorism. Again, I'll repeat, the mark of ignorance is the depth of your belief in injustice and tragedy. Yes, terrorism is an act of extreme madness. You wonder why would people blow themselves just to kill others? But unconscious reaction to terrorism is equal madness. But once we understand that we are eternal beings, we are not spiritual. We are spiritual beings to have a human experience. Once you realize that it is just a part of experience, we are only the visitors on this planet. Once the soul realizes its true nature of pure divinity, of one with spirit, it liberates itself. Quite easily, it liberates itself quite easily from the bonds of the karma. So the right perception is so important. from with a limited perception, we have a limited interpretation, and then that becomes the cause of our suffering and misery, and then we blame it on karma. Patriji said, end of karma is the beginning of Leela. Once you are free from it, once you are free from the bonds of karma, once you understand it, once you transcend your karma, then everything is a Leela. Everything is play, everything is joy. Everything you see it as a smile. The Joker, Nirgun. Next slide. So 6 reasons why soul takes birth. First, I explained you balancing. As I've told you, karma is not a cosmic debt. It is but as a lack or absence of balanced experiences. Suppose in one lifetime you're a mother or a father and you have a disabled child. So you spent all your life giving to the child. Now next lifetime you want to just absorb love. You want to become the receiver of love. So you switch roles. You make a soul contract with your existing child. Let's switch our role. This time, why don't you become a parent and I will become a disabled child or a handicapped child? So when you review your life, it is motivated by great love and the desire to balance the experience of the past life. And how does it balance? Balance comes from what it did not experience in its previous lifetimes. So you want to experience all sides of the issue, right? Second is releasing. Now, again, this is important to understand. So how does releasing happens? Release happens when the underlying cause is resolved. And if not, then you create new karma. Right? We repeat what we don't repair. So releasing is, suppose you are, you're going through any kind of financial lack or fear or maybe scarcity consciousness. So you are born in a situation which will give you an opportunity to release that scarcity consciousness. Sometimes we carry any fear or phobia from a past life. Maybe you died in an accident or you died drowning in water. So when your soul vacated the body that time, you were carrying strong sense of emotions, strong emotions of fear or strong emotions, fear-based emotions of fear from water. So now it becomes a part of your cellular memory. Now next lifetime when you're born, you are scared of water. Most of the phobias are coming from our tragic past life deaths. But if you can notice your fear, so much of energy is trapped in your in those phobias, in your fears. But if you can release it, you liberate so much of energy. That's what you came here to release it. That's why you were born with a phobia. So that it tells you, it is only trying to direct you what you need to work on. Actually, fear is not your enemy. It is a compass pointing to the areas where you need to grow. Right? So balancing, releasing, nothing is, we plan all these challenges not because we had done something bad in this past life. Now, this woman, if somebody died of drowning in water, there was no bad karma. She didn't kill anybody or did any bad karma. But still, she is carrying that phobia. Not because she did anything bad, it's just so that she can heal it, release it. Now, if you say, "Oh, I'm going this through this phobia because I must have done something bad in my past life," what? So, friends, our experience of life is not determined by our life plan, but then rather how we respond to that plan. We have planned those situations in our life, but that response, how you respond, is a free will. Responsibility means your ability to respond. Your ability to respond. So that is where comes your free will. Most of the time, our suffering results from the story we tell ourselves. But the healing is born out of awareness. The moment of choice before your mind created a story. That's why Buddha said pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. It's your choice. False belief changes as and when the feeling changes. That's why we use our whole focus in this whole 20 days has been all the meditations we are doing just to transform your emotional state. When you choose, you make choices from a better emotional state, your limited false beliefs or perception automatically starts dropping away. Because then you're connected. You're connected to your inner being, to your source, which is the ultimate resource. You're no more acting out of victim consciousness, no more out of judgment. Right. So the third reason why the soul takes birth is to heal yourself, to heal ourselves. So healing is very important part. So this is where a lot of times we go through some pain, or we go through some tragic moments in our past lives, but we need to heal it, right? So, and sometimes to heal ourselves, we plan life challenges or life experience totally unrelated to our karma. Again, it is not necessarily that you are doing something bad or something wrong. For example, in one of the past life regression, where same book, Robert Schwartz, Your Soul's Plan, there was an abusive father, and the mother was shot by an abusive father. The girl, the daughter, the girl was a very she was a little girl, and she saw this happening. She was traumatized. So then she commits suicide out of that trauma. Later on, that girl commits suicide. She was never been able to overcome this trauma. That shot, the gunshot, kept ringing in her ear. So in this lifetime, she's born as a soldier in the battlefield, right? So because she wants to experience, even though she's seeing killings, but she does not want to carry any judgments or any traumatic emotions in her life. So she chose to be a soldier in the next lifetime. So it could be anything, friends. So for one lifetime to happen, to experience, there could be many reasons. And the reason why she chose that, so that she can seek spiritual awakening and then heal herself. So sometimes we plan wounds to catalyze great healings. In one of the past life regression, again one girl saw some killings within the family, and she chose to be born as a deaf girl, because she didn't, because she heard all these things, she saw all the trauma going in the family. There was so many killings and violence within the family. So to overcome that, she chose to be born as a deaf girl in the next lifetime. So these are all soul's plan. You plan wounds to catalyze great healings. Rumi said, wound is a place from where the light enters. Sometimes it can lead to your spiritual awakening. Right? So when you break energetic patterns with your past emotions, with your past lives, you liberate so much of energy. And that's how you get more free will to create what you want in your life. Otherwise, so much of energy just goes in managing these old tendencies, old belief systems. That's why I say you came as a creator, not as a reactor. Right? So next is our healing. So next is contrast or challenges. A lot of times, soul chooses these challenges in our life. Soul chooses the contrasting situations in our life. Because of those challenges only we grow, we evolve. Life challenges helps in breaking the heart open. Then the person is more kind, more gentle, more humble, more loving. And the more ambitious the soul is, the more challenges it may plan. That's why I don't wish for anyone for a life free of challenges. Neither for myself, not for my family members, not for my loved ones, nor for those whom I am sharing or teaching. Because challenges are not the problems. It is those challenges which help us grow, evolve. It is those contrasting situations. As you diminish the contrast, you diminish your ability to decide. You diminish your ability to focus. And as you diminish your ability to focus, you do away with your reason for existing. Imagine if there are no challenges in your life, no constant, nothing. Life will become so boring. What would be your reason for existing then? No learning, no lessons. With repeated life challenges, your soul is trying to draw your attention for your spiritual awakening. Sometimes too much light can blind us. That's why we need darkness or balance. That's why suffering is a wonderful teacher. Suffering deepens. It gradually erodes our ego. And the truth is, whatever you are on the path in this journey called life, it is the difficult times that define us. They can diminish us or develop us. Right? So that's why we chose the challenging situations, the contrasting situations. In contrast, this constant expansion of life. That's why understanding the value of contrast is the ultimate human experience. If there's no contrast, you cannot master calibration. You cannot master alignment. That's why diversity is a wonderful thing that causes the expansion of your self. Then the next is correcting false beliefs. Sometimes you take birth to collect your false beliefs. In our past life, you must have gone through so many other, so many belief systems we carry from our past life. That's why every child, a lot of times, two twins born with the same parents have completely different approach to life. One may feel so powerful, one may feel so unworthy. So a lot of times feeling unworthy, feeling of worthless or powerless, carrying guilt, shame. When you feel all this, the soul feels discordant. And you take birth to correct these false beliefs, to change your belief systems. And the last why souls take birth is service to others. Sorry, I changed the sequence, but it is not sequential. It is just, it could be, you can see it from anything. So the last is the service to others. Only when you do service to others, then you are in accelerated path of spiritual evolution. And the truth is, service to, I would say, seemingly others. In truth, there are no others. So service to seemingly others, we do it so that in order to foster the expansion of oneself and evolution. Because when you serve others, you open your heart. Service leads to success, which in turn leads to even financial freedom. Because everything what you do is for an emotional payoff. Service to others gives the highest emotional payoff. Highest joy, highest satisfaction, highest content. When you give, you receive. When you teach, you learn. Pablo Picasso said, the meaning of life is to find your gift. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. That's why, friends, the highest good of ours is in the service of others. To get a full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Try and do that. All of a sudden you'll feel so cheered up, you'll be smiling. Service itself means the act of loving kindness. So it is, since the soul wants to evolve faster, every soul has a common theme to evolve. So that's why one common theme is of service to others. A hand that gives gathers. Thank you. Navkit, so this is the end of my presentation, and we can take 3 minutes break and then
go into meditation.
Yeah, so meditation is for an hour, 22 minutes. It's a life between life regression session. So it's a very powerful experience. Pardon?
It deserves that much at least.
Yeah. It needs some time to go into that zone.
Yeah.
So also, friends, I want to announce that tomorrow we are going to start with walking meditation. So remember that if you want to be outdoors, feel free to be outdoors, and we'll be in a garden or a lawn where you are not bothered, oh, who is watching you or not watching you. Even if somebody is watching you, don't bother about it. Or you can do it from your own terrace if you cannot go out. And if not possible, then you can just do it from home. Right? And also after meditation, we'll announce the dates for our workshop. I already announced the date, but we'll share the links and all for the upcoming workshop for the January thing, right? So looking forward to see you again after meditation. So let's take a 3 minutes break and then we'll go into the meditation part, the regression part.
hearing me. Thank you for 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 loving 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 me. Thank you for seeing 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 me. And for not leaving me, and for not leaving me, and for not leaving me, and for not leaving me. Thank you for staying with 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 me. Thanks for silence 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 with me. Thank you for holding me and saying I could be. Thank you for saying, baby. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me. Thank you.
So Shreans, straight into meditation now.
Yeah, so few things before we go. This is a live between life regression session. So we'll experience the in between life states, and we'll also go into one life where you'll experience where you'll see your own death. So one thing is do it with a very easy approach, just with an open mind. Just be open to your first impressions, whatever impressions may come to you. You may trust your first impressions. Sometimes you may not see something, but you may just feel it. You may just some get some bodily sensations, or you may just feel some white light or some lights, or some energy flowing into the body. So it is not necessarily that it could be only visual, right? And even if it is nothing, so don't bother. Sometimes maybe the second session could be better, or third session could be better, and so many times you just need to just draw the wisdom from the dimension, right? You just here to draw the wisdom from the dimension, and that wisdom you'll get it anyways, right? Because energetically we are all connected, and group energy is there, and we'll all connect to the dimension, and that wisdom we will anyways get it subconsciously, right? So don't stress yourself, just go do it with a very easy going fun attitude, very light-heartedly doing it, do it. And you can I can suggest, I mean, it is suggested to even sleep if you feel that is more comfortable. You can lie down. So find a place which is more comfortable to you, where you can lie down, or you want to start sitting posture and then lie down. That is also fine, whatever is convenient. In between, I'll be doing a 5 minutes of breathwork session. Before we go into the regression state, we'll be doing a breathwork session. So just 5 minutes of intense breathing, then so that it will help you to easily slip into that state of dimension, you know. All right. So let's begin, friends. Let's start. May the doors of dimension be open to you, and let's go. Let's go into it. Let's dive into it. Take a comfortable position. You may be in a sitting posture, or you may choose to lie down. All you need to do is follow the instructions with a relaxed, easygoing attitude. Even if your attention seems to wander or drift away, my voice will go with you, and you will hear everything that you need to hear. The process of this session is simple, and it's a great way to move from your old self to a new self. The first stage is brain coherence, which helps you to make your mind empty, lose your identity, drop all resistance, and raise your vibrations. And then the music will change, and we move into the second stage, where we'll do conscious connected breathing. As you breathe, there are no gaps between your out breath and your in breath. It's a connected breathing. This is a powerful breathing technique where you use your body as an instrument of consciousness. We'll breathe like this for 10 minutes, which will help you slip into a very deep state of awareness. And then the music will change, and we will move into the regression therapy. This is a process that you need to allow to happen, and can't make it happen. If you try to make it happen, that often blocks it from happening. Drop your logical mind, as logic does not produce magic. So let it unfold on its own. Whatever experience is right for you at this moment will reveal itself. So drop any attachment to the outcome you may have. Just trust and surrender to the process. So I welcome you, dear friends, to participate in this powerful healing journey. I hope it benefits you. And now you can breathe in deeper and slower. And as you exhale, relax and let go. Again, breathe in deeper and slower. And feel the relaxation As you exhale and let go, gently shift your awareness to your nostrils and observe each and every breath going in and out. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. With every breath, feel going deeper and deeper within. At this moment of time, completely drop your identity, your ego, your personality self. At this moment of time, nothing else exists but your breath. And now, inhale deeply, and as you exhale, relax. Keep your breath connected, conscious connected breathing. Follow the rhythm of the music. Breathe in full, exhale, relax. Inhale deeply, let go. Inhale, relax. Inhale deeply, exhale, let go. There are no gaps between your breath. Each and every breath is connected. It's a continuous breath. Conscious, connected breathing. Follow the rhythm of the music. Breathe in full, relax. Breathe in full, let go. Continuous breathing. It's time to overcome your body's resistance. It's time to push your limits. Time to challenge yourself. Continuous breathing, no gaps. Breathe as a healer. Breathe as a mystic. Breathe into wholeness. Continuous breathing, no gaps. With every breath, you pour in more life. Let the life force move in you. Continuous breathing. Breathe in full till your belly. And as you exhale, let go, relax. Breathe with your passion. Breathe. No gaps. Breathe into the unknown. Breathe as a healer. Breathe as a mystic. Every breath, energize each and every cell of your body. Continuous breathing. Breathe, 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 no gaps. Your whole efforts are on breathing deep till your belly. And as you exhale, relax, let go. Breathe in with all your passion. And now, completely relax your body. Melt yourself. You may feel the vibrations all over your body. You may feel the tingling sensations all over your body. Just relax. Take it easy now. And now As you relax, I want you to feel the bubble of white light surrounding your whole body. Let this white light flow through the crown of your head and expand all over your body. From crown, slowly traveling down till your toe, bringing peace and calm to every cell, every molecule of your body. And now, I want you to imagine a staircase that goes up like a stairway into a blue sky or a white space. Now, as I count upwards from 1 to 20, you can ascend higher and higher and higher into a place you create and discover a pure, wise energy and a temple garden. One, take a first step up. Notice the staircase color or texture. Maybe like white clouds. Move effortlessly. Higher and higher with every step. 2. Take further step up. 3. Getting higher. 4. 5. Going further high. 6. 7. Feel your awareness expanding. 8. 9. Going further up. 10. 11. And as you approach a dimension of your superconscious mind, up to a place where we can request your spirit guides to help you. With 12, 13, you can meet members of your soul group 14. Meet the members of your soul council. 15. 16. Meet the spirit guides to assist and help you in your current life issues. 17. Let the spirit guides show you the journey through many lives. 18. 19. Stepping up now into a pure spiritual dimension. 20. Now you've arrived. Here the deepest levels of your mind can open up and you can remember everything. Now find a place where you can go and rest. Surrounded and filled with light. Inhale and say to yourself, I am ready to reconnect with my life between lives, spiritual wisdom. Again mentally repeat, I am ready to reconnect with my life between lives, spiritual wisdom. I am ready to reconnect with my life between lives, spiritual wisdom. This spiritual dimension where you are right now can have elements of form and formlessness that arise and dissolve into each other. And now you can imagine a pure white room with a white chair and a movie screen showing a pristine garden and temple. This is a place where you can connect with nature and your true nature.
Here you are safe, with a protective layer of light around you that you can take with you as you step through the screen into the scene. So imagine stepping through and entering a garden with a temple. Notice the garden plants like red roses and yellow sunflowers. Notice short trees with fruits like oranges. Notice the green grass, the leaves. Look up. See a beautiful blue sky and tall trees with high violet flowers. Here, you can connect with the spiritual part of your being, knowing that part of you is always securely grounded. And now, make your way through the garden to the healing temple, where you can sit or recline comfortably. Notice or create a crystal above you. Let this crystal be a channel to send focused energy into your body. Now, imagine yourself floating up to the temple ceiling and notice the physical form of your body down. And ask for or send whatever cleansing, healing, or strengthening energy you need to go beyond your body and into your soul's journey. And now, you can invite your spirit guides to be with you. You can do that now by sending the invitation by saying inside your mind, I ask my spirit guides to come and assist me now. I ask my spirit guides to come and assist me now. Your spirit guide may be familiar or not. When they come, you may ask their name. even if you don't directly recognize them, that's okay. They tend to still be with you. Now, we can set an intention and let your spirit guides or your higher self know that you're here to ask for guidance, protection, and assistance with your current life issue. You can ask specially for assistance to recall and return to the spiritual world to meet with your soul group and the soul council as you are ready to gain major insight into life between lives, to help resolve your present life issues and spiritual issues and lessons that you have played out over lifetimes with various other souls. And now we ask the spirit guides to help you access the life between lives realm, to resolve issues, learn lessons, and be more at peace in the present. Now, in the temple, you can find a tunnel that can take you into a past life. You can see a tunnel entrance. And now walk towards that tunnel. And near the tunnel entrance, find a large mirror with the power to reflect spiritual information. See your reflection. Now, imagine your body reflected as it was 10 years ago. Trust the first impressions. Now, imagine your body reflected further 5 years back. Once again, trust the first impressions. And now, imagine your body reflected when you were 10 years old. Notice two details. Trust the first impression. Now, imagine your body reflected to your earliest memories. Noticing two details. Trust your first impression. And now, in a moment, you can see a reflection of a body in your past life that will be most relevant to enter into the life between lives. You can get an image like a photograph from that past life. Then you can walk down the tunnel to enter fully into that past life and play it like a movie as I count down from 5 to 0. You can walk into the tunnel, and at 0 you can step out of the tunnel and into the last day of the past life. Now with 5, moving further into the tunnel. With 4, notice the quality of the tunnel walls. With 3, you are halfway as the light at the end of the tunnel pulls you forward. And with 2, you are ready to enter the end of the past life. With 1, you are ready to step into it. And with 0 now, you are at the last day of your life. Go with whatever the first impressions that comes to your mind. Trust your first impressions. It's an intuitive process. In this moment, see, are you inside or outside? Is it day or night? What is happening there? Where are you? What is the time period? Are you male or female? How old are you? What are your thoughts and feelings? Are you at the last day of that lifetime? And now, as I count from 5 down to 0, at 0 you can recall the process of living that body with a detachment and in peace. You can see with some detachment and from a distance and learn all that you need to, so you can learn by witnessing your past life death. So now we can go to the last moment of the death scene from a past life. A scene of leaving the physical body and floating into the spiritual body. Five. Playing forward to the last minute of that life. 4. About to be released from the physical body. 3. Also release from any old fear of physical sensations. 2. All your fears, phobias that will be left behind with that body. 1. You are there. And with 0 now. Trust your first impression. What is happening in that moment? Where are you? Trust your first impressions. Are you alone or with people? Notice. What are the thoughts? What are the emotions as you float above the body? How do you feel about that body that you leave behind? What is it like to be released from the physical form? How did you react to your death? How did other people react to the death of your physical body? Can you confirm the cause of your death? Does the manner in which you died affect your present life? Are you carrying any cellular memory, any emotional imprints into your present life? Do you hold anyone or yourself responsible for their death? Did you stay a witness to a funeral? How is it? Is there anything you can add about what you learn about the death process? Are you ready to move away from the diseased physical body and to enter fully into the spiritual world? Good. So play forward. What happens next? Floating above that earth, you can look up. As you look up, can you see any points of light? Do you feel drawn to or pulled towards a brighter point of light? How does it feel? Do you see a tunnel or a portal that you can move through? Can you move yourself towards that light or through the portal using your thoughts? Can you move towards the center of light as you move closer into the light? What more do you see or feel or know? And now, as I count backward from 5 to 0, At the count of 0, you can move fully into the warm, loving, healing energy, which is a welcoming energy of light. 5. Feel being drawn or pulled closer towards the brightest center of the light. 4. Towards the light of the spiritual world. 3. Feel that this loving white light is filling you with peace. 2. Notice any wise or familiar spiritual beings with you. 1, going into the center of that light. And now with 0 in that light. Can you sense any familiar energy forms or any loved ones there to meet you? Who are they? What did you say to them? What did they say to you? Do they explain anything about your death and this transition? Is your spirit guide there to meet you? Are they familiar to you? How do they appear to you? What is their name? What do you know about your relationship with the spirit guide? What do they say to you? What do you say to them? Do they explain anything about your death in this process of transition? Does your spirit guide take you through a life review? Where do they take you to your soul council? Where does your life review take place to understand your past life issues? What were the spiritual lessons from that recent past life? What main spiritual lessons did you pass properly? What main spiritual lessons do you still need to make progress with? Look at your present life issues. What are the main spiritual issues in your present life? How a past life pattern is still affecting your present life. Can you release those patterns, those emotions, by realizing that they are from the past? If you can release those effects with some actions in your present life, then what can these actions be? Now review your karmic actions. Ask what karmic actions in your last life is currently influencing your present life issues. Request your spirit guide or soul council to explain this to you. What karmic actions were causes for present life issues? what new actions can you take to balance out your past karmic actions? You can ask the guidance from your spirit guide or your soul council now. Is there anything else that you can ask your spirit guide or soul council about this past life review? Is there anything else that they would like to say to you about this past life review? And now you can meet the members of your soul group. Who is the most significant soul there? What can you say to each other? What are the spiritual lessons from your relationship? What is still to learn? What karmic interactions were causes for present life issues? What actions happened in this life to balance those past karmic actions? What states can you have in future interactions to not perpetuate the karma again? What was the underlying intention of the other soul's karmic action? You can ask for or give forgiveness. What new understanding can you get now? How can your present or future life relationship benefit from this life between lives meeting? And now, can you ask your soul counsel, what was the spiritual theme of that past life? What is the spiritual theme of this present life? What was your intention in choosing the present life body and circumstances? Why did you choose your current life parents? Who were the other soul group members you agreed to meet in this lifetime? What are the most important spiritual lessons from your present life? What main spiritual lessons do you still need to make progress with? And now, before you leave the life between life state, are there any more locations which you can explore? Any more relevant information that you can gather? Can you find a place like a library with books on spiritual lessons relating to your soul path? You have done all those cellular memories dissolving into the distance. So now you are more free to be whole in the present moment. Now you can have more peace in your present life. Now you can take action that's in alignment with resolving your old karma and fulfilling your spiritual path. Visualize or feel a white or golden light cleansing and healing your whole body. Let that light fill your energy body, surrounding you and protecting you. Let this light integrate the experiences and bring you back fully into the body, because you have connected with your higher self, your spirit guide and soul group. Now these levels of wisdom can be available to you more and more in daily life. Now you're free to be more whole in the present moment. Before you go to sleep tonight, your spirit guides, your soul group, your soul council will give input about the preview, and you may recall dreams about life between life influences. And get all the spiritually relevant and helpful information. For now, you have done great by being able to connect with your spirit guide and soul group and soul council. So now, you can thank your higher self and your spirit guide, your soul group, and the soul council for all the help that they've extended to you today. And also as they help you to integrate this life between life session into your daily life, so that any time that you think of this session, you become more and more present in the now. And now, in a moment, I will count up from 0 to 5, and at the count of 5, you will come back fully into the moment, feeling good, and rejuvenated. With one, aware of your body. With two, fully coming back into this time and place. With three, aware of the room around you. With four, moving the fingers and toes all the way. And with five, gently put your hands over your beautiful eyes. And slowly open your eyes and come back feeling good, feeling refreshed, feeling the gratitude for all that we experienced today. For all the guidance, all the insights that you have gained today. Remember this feeling. Remember by heart. And slowly come back. Feeling refreshed and alert in the moment now. Thank you for spending these moments with me. My love and appreciation to you, to you, to you.
Welcome back. Take your time. Slowly come back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the messages on the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your messages. Wow.
Thank you.
I'm very eager to know of some of the sharings of today's experience, actually. How many times can we do this in a week? Kiran is asking.
So just once, maybe once a week or once in a month.
Yeah, because this is quite a powerful one.
Yeah. In fact, maybe I can share my experience.
Please, yeah.
So, one of the workshops of Dr. Joe Dispenza I attended in Berlin. So, in one of the walking meditations, I was feeling that as if there's some spirit was together with me. And whenever I was looking, I mean, if I was looking close by, I could see the light there. I was looking at a distance, I could see that light there.
Hmm.
I was wondering, is it because of the sun rays or morning or what's going on?
Hmm.
And this went on for almost 20 minutes. And
Wow.
I just felt the overwhelming feeling. I surrendered. I bent down. I bowed to that light. I just felt that. And and I didn't realize that somebody actually captured that image
What, with the light?
with the light. So I just shared that image. Keshav just shared that image. Yes.
Wow.
So in the
Wow, the one that's just a,
yeah, one lady showed me that these images. Can you see that? Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Amazing, no?
Wow.
Yes. Thank you.
And was this a special camera or?
No. Normal camera. Because in fact, she saw that light from her naked eyes. So she
Oh,
said, "Oh, let me try and see if she can capture in the
capture.
picture." And then she captured. And then later on, she showed it to me. कि, I want to show you something.
Wow. I think it's still around you. Now we all can see it.
I mean, I believe, I mean, that's how we're all connected with these guides, and
Yeah.
sometimes they just show up. It's amazing.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. I think we need a new dictionary and thesaurus for after this course, like to find words beyond amazing and miracle and oh my God, and the vocabulary has run out. Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Should we go to questions now? Shreans?
Before that, few announcements. So tomorrow, as I told again, we'll start with morning,
Walk.
in the evening we'll
Walk.
start with walking meditation. So if you guys want to be outdoors, so it will be great. And if you cannot, then we can do indoors, and we can even do in sitting posture. So I'll before the session, I'll guide you. Now, apart from that, I have something important to share. So tomorrow, so we are also, as I told you before, we are launching in-person workshop. So now it's already, the registration page is already there on the website. Kesha will share the link on this Zoom. And initially, we are only opening up for the participants, maybe for a day or two, and then 2 3 days. Then we'll open up for everybody on the WhatsApp groups, and then later on, after a week or 10 days, we'll open up for everyone out. So that those, because we have limited seats, because accommodation is an issue in Pyramid Valley. So we have limited seats. So if you are interested, please book it. The whole workshop will be in English. It's for 5 days. Actually, precisely 4 days, because we start on 25th January in the evening. So that morning you come, check in, relax. In the evening we'll have 2 hours, and then next 4 days fully, and the fifth day again afternoon, evening you check out, right? So yeah. So looking really excited to see you guys. I'm really, and it will be super fun. I will keep it little light and easy. It will be more experiential, more interactive, more Q&A, and a lot of learning, understanding will come from the Q&A, right? So the whole idea is to make our personal presence more meaningful to each other, and you'll meet all the like-minded communities, healers, therapists, light workers, coaches from different parts of the world. You'll also, in the night we'll have a lot of fun, some music, some dance, some maybe some Sufi dance. We'll still chalk out the plan, but basically it will be fun in the night. Some Kabir singers. So it will be a lot of fun in the night. So I invite you all to have, to celebrate the spirit, to celebrate your spirit, and celebrate our spirit together, and really enjoy the energies of Pyramid Valley. So, and this workshop will be inside the inside the pyramid. So again, the pyramid energies is very powerful, and we have all kinds of accommodation. The pricing is also dependent on the type of accommodation you choose, and it's all inclusive package, and whatever money you give, it's a donation to Pyramid Valley, right? So actually workshop is free. It's just whatever money is coming for the food, accommodation, for the arrangements, and it all goes to Pyramid Valley International. And you also get a 8TG certificate because it's coming as a donation, so you'll get a 8TG certificate for the donation. So I invite you all, friends, and I'm so excited and looking forward to see you there. Thank you.
This is going to be a live event. 25th to 29th. So friends, the link is already there in the chat with all the details. And you can go through it, go to the website, register, find any relevant details there. So we'll go to sharing now. Okay, we already have. Tripta, could you unmute, please?
Yes, so you also have an option not to take accommodation and be a day visitor or find your own accommodation outside and come morning and evening. But a lot of sessions will start in the morning at 6. So
Makes
maybe
sense to.
that you'll have to, the best is to stay in the valley, but if not, then, and especially those who stay in Bangalore, then if not, then you have to travel a little early in the morning to come there, to reach there, right? From the city, Pyramid Valley is around an hour, so it takes that time, yeah.
Atam Vandan. Myself, Tripta Banot. I am from Delhi. Every day I'm in morning session, but today I was not able to do this long meditation. So I did this meditation in the evening.
Right.
So when I did it, I think 4 o'clock. I don't know if it was I was listening or not, because immediately I fell into the sleep. I think, but I was listening somewhere. I got lot of images.
Are you? Do you stay in India or where? आप कहाँ रहते?
I'm in Delhi. In Delhi. Yes, I'm in. Yeah. So when I did it, I lot of images were there, but I was in deep sleep. I know. When I heard your this voice, I got pain. I was through my elbows to my shoulders, both, and I was feeling that somebody is tied my arms on the back with thick rope.
Right.
And yeah, and then I got this impression that I am my both hands are buried underneath some heavy weight. But then I saw my chest there was no weight, but it was only on the shoulder and elbows. They
Right.
were tightly jammed, and I wanted to move my hands. I was not able to it, and I got some pain in my, always not pain exactly. This is some kind of anxiety in my right leg, always when I sit in my meditation. And today also it was there. From my hip to my whole leg, I want to shake it. It happens sometime also like. And I don't know, but now I did not do the meditation. I mean, this regression. Now I was only listening, because at that time I was not listening. I think I was in deep meditation. And the ruins of Egypt, I found it. It is from Egyptian buried, I mean, this ruins
Right.
where I was buried. I don't know what it was, but I mean, all last when I opened not open my eyes, when I started hearing you, pain was too much. And I was saying, then you said, I don't know if you said or it was in my mind, release. And
Yes.
then somebody was trying to remove the mud from dust from my shoulders and my arms. And when you finished it, then everything was fine. Because off and on, I am having pain sometime in my elbow or in my shoulder, little bit. But this time it was too heavy. I can't explain it actually, as I am buried underneath something,
Yeah.
but whole body was free.
Yeah. So it's a very powerful tool to heal. Even regression is a very powerful tool for healing, because when you relieve, you relieve. Because as you
Yeah.
guided that you release, because you understand that I'm an eternal being. Honestly, I was
Yeah.
carrying fear or the pain of dying or the death or being buried. So then you're able to release it because you get that understanding, right? Not because
Because I found my,
when you get that knowledge, the ignorance
I,
is no more there, and that itself heals you. Yeah.
okay, there was one point when my forehead was like tight like this, and I was trying to cry also,
Yes.
but I know I was not crying, but maybe it was dream or what.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So I will try it again with the English session after a few days.
Sure, sure.
I will see if the intensity of the pain is the same or it's gone. But we are lucky. We are lucky that we are getting this chance to relate with you, and you are like my angel.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank
you guys are doing so wonderful job. And light, yes, I can see on your now, even around your head.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So because you are so bright, your reflection of the face, and मेरे को लगता है कि मैं अगर आपको बहुत तारीफ करती हूँ तो दिए को रोशनी दिखाने जैसा है, सूरज को रोशनी दिया दिखाने जैसा है. तो तारीफ के लिए वर्ड्स नहीं है. You guys are so incredible, lovely. And now, Kirat, I saw you first time, and you are so blessed and charming, and your smile and your dimple. This is God gift. You are really divine soul, angels in you. Love you all. Love you.
Love you.
God bless you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreans. Thank you.
Kesha, just share the link on the chat. A lot of people are saying they're not finding any link.
Yeah, it is shared. But
Yeah, we'll also be sharing on the WhatsApp group, right? Yeah. So yeah, he shared the link. Yeah, there's a link there already. Yeah.
so, Vimi, we can move to you. Can you unmute? Hi, Vimi.
Hello, Kirat. Hello, sir. Sir,
Hi.
actually, I have joined in the morning also and evening also, because I was so impressed by the morning session. And I can't tell you, in the morning, I met my father when I was 13 years old. He died. So my guided soul was my father. I was very happy.
Mhm.
And he took me in his arms like chote bachon ki tarah, and he was like carrying me towards that. And I was enjoying. Matlab, morning session was ultimate. Actually, मैंने क्वेश्चन पुट किया था लेकिन nobody has answered, so I thought कि शाम को I'll go and ask sir. Sir, this is ultimate thing. Thanks to you, God bless you. My father, मतलब I get a strength from my father. From so many years, I have got so much of fears in my life. मैंने I've suppressed my inner child actually.
Right.
So fear is like, I'm very talented, sir, but because of my fear, so I left everything. मतलब मैंने सब कुछ छोड़ दिया था. But today I gain a strength of my father. Now I again came to attend the session so that I can meet my father. My father was there, but ऐसा जो सुबह किया था उतने वैसा उन्होंने नहीं किया. Like इतना नहीं शो किया. But he was there. शाम को अभी now I felt like so many heavy in my head also, my pain in my this hand also. Nothing like that. मतलब थोड़ा pain हुआ. Enjoyed this also. But morning was a very fine. So my question is like that कि whatever मतलब इतने सालों में मैंने जो strength खत्म कर दी थी तो क्या वो मुझे मिल गई है क्या मैं now I can start doing my work with क्या कहते हैं full conviction कुछ भी करूं मैं या मैं दोबारा से उस fear में चली तो नहीं जाऊंगी. My question is that it's like it's up to me or I have to again do the meditations to gain that strength again.
It's up to you completely.
Okay.
It is a tool, but what is more important is to change your belief system.
Okay.
You're not limited to your fear. You're much more than that, right? So once you make up your mind, you will overcome it. And the best way to overcome is to do things. Whatever you are passionate about doing or inclined to doing, or whatever is your purpose, take steps towards it, and fear will fade up on its own.
Yeah. So in the morning also I have seen like I have in my past life like बंजारा की कोई बेटी हूँ with the very less hairs. ज्यादा नहीं दिखा.
Right.
Father was to मतलब ले जा रहे थे मैं पापा के उसमें ही इतनी I was happy कि नहीं मुझे और कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं है पीछे तो जाना ही नहीं है. I don't want to see the back because I was very happy in my father's laps कि मतलब मुझे लग रहा था आप पापा मुझे गोद में उठाए रखे I don't want that. So I have seen my past life में बंजारा की बेटी some इतने थे hairs because now I'm a Sikh. मैं सिख फैमिली से बिलोंग करती हूँ एंड दैट टाइम आई वाज हैविंग वेरी लेस हेयर्स ज्यादा कुछ नहीं था कुछ ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ओनली द थिंग आई हैव नोटिस्ड कि मुझे आई नीड समथिंग मतलब मुझे कहीं ना कहीं शोल्डर की जरूरत पड़ती है मुझे ये फील आया इनफैक्ट मैंने बाबा जी मतलब गुरु नानक देव जी की भी हल्की सी व्हाइट लाइट देखी है मतलब मुंह उनके एज ही वाज स्टैंडिंग समवेयर पापा से पहले ही वाज स्टैंडिंग सो मुझे लगा कि एवरीवेयर आई फाइंड समबडी सम शोल्डर्स टू डू अभी मैं चाहती हूँ कि मुझे किसी की जरूरत ना पड़े आई कैन बी सेल्फ इंडिपेंडेंट तो बहुत सालों से मैं नहीं हूँ सो उसके लिए मुझे सर कुछ बताएंगे मुझे और क्या करना चाहिए आई बिकम सेल्फ इंडिपेंडेंट नाउ उसके लिए एनीथिंग एल्स हैव टू डू
आप कर ही रहे हैं once you the more you meditate you connect to your soul you connect to your inner being you gain your freedom you gain your independence right and you're it's just about doing things you're just affirming कि अरे मेरे में फियर है बट अंधकार रोशनी से दूर होगा ना तो बस आप कदम आगे बढ़ाइए जो आपका पैशन है वो करिए अपने आप डर भाग जाएगा है ना
ओके सर थैंक यू सर
your body might resist but you have to be aware you have to
रेसिस्ट हो रहा है हाँ जी
you
यस
have to
यस
overcome that resistance and the best way is to do it just do it
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. God bless to you and Navkirat. Thank you so much. Sir.
Thank you,
sir.
Varun.
Thank you, Navkirat. Thank you so much.
Bhuva, I know you've been wanting to ask a question. Bhuva Arjunan, can you unmute?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Join as a panelist. Should I give it?
Yeah, you can turn on your video if you want.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to talk. I'm not in a situation to show the face. Yeah, thank you really. for both of you. I've been attending all these 3 seasons. I've been following and attending, and thank you so much. I'm interested in learning it. I have one doubt regarding my own belief system regarding money. Um, I have been grown up in a very low middle class family. We have been working, like my dad is also like not a rich person like that and all. When I picked up beliefs like if you get rich, you will become a bad person. If you get rich, your thoughts and ideas might change, and you can do wrong things like that. And rich people are bad, like that, and all. I have a lot of negative beliefs. I understood after listening to your sessions only. So because of this only, even though I have potential, if I wanted to do a business, what if the customer does not buy it? I'm making a very good product which is chemical free, organic and all, but I have that doubt coming into me. These are stopping me to unleash my potential. This is not about like I wanted to earn money, because my family was wholly affected in COVID last year, and financially we were struggling a lot. At that point, I thought like at least for medical things we have to have some money. So we have to become rich, at least we have to sustain in a very well manner. So how I can break this particular belief which I have it? Is there like any meditations or any affirmations, how I can change this bad belief? That is my question. And one more question I have. Can I ask it now or later?
Answer this. So,
Okay.
what is important is you have learned, you have attended all the sessions, you have learned all the tools. And
Hmm.
don't at least think, I want to be fabulously rich. I want to be fabulously wealthy. Why think at least? जब मांगना ही है तो पूरा मांगो ना. So this is coming from your belief system, right? At least I have to pay for my medicals or for the family. No, you have a right to be super rich, right? And
Hmm.
this the first you first focus on your emotional richness. If you can
Hmm.
feel the vibration as if it's already there, then
Hmm.
money will just follow. Your vibration precedes manifestation. When you change your vibration, so your job is not money.
Hmm.
Yes, right now your vibration is of say lakh. That is your vibration output. And if you will be, if you are super wealthy, if you're super abundant, then what
Hmm.
is the vibration? So why not focus that you are already they are what you want to become and feel that vibration. So don't focus on physical abundance as of now. As of now, your only job is to focus on your emotional vibration, on your changing your vibration, feeling it emotionally that you are super wealthy, you're super abundant, money is flowing into my life freely and abundantly. See that richness, see that freedom of choice. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, everything. Feel that freedom
Hmm.
and feel it and change your vibration. Then money will follow. False belief change as and when feelings change, right? Don't forget,
Okay.
this is my belief, this is my belief. When you substitute it by a better feeling, or feeling of a better vibration, that will automatically go away, right?
Oh. Okay. Okay, sir.
You're aware of it. You know about it, so you know what
Hmm.
you need to work on yourself, and you have all the tools to work on yourself, right? I've shared all these same tools which I'm sharing with
Yeah.
you, right?
And one more question is like, so if we get a lot of money, something negative will happen. People will be jealous about that us, and something negative will happen. That is one thing that is also okay. Let's not ask for more money like that. It feels
Money, you donate it to me, okay? Don't worry.
no. I don't understand.
If you get a lot of money, donate.
Hello. Sure, that is my thing. Like if I also think like when you have money only you can help. For us, people who are having money only help this. So I always keep repeating, like if you have money only, at least you can help others. Like you got help from others, right? You can help. So don't think negative like that. I self-talk myself. But if we get a lot of money, something negative will happen in life.
Don't
That belief, how to make
don't think negative. It's about feeling positive. No, it's not about even about thinking. It's about feeling positive. So you know the visualization tools. Why not see it as if it's happening? As if what would you feel if the money is already there in your life? So focus on feeling those feelings. Practice feeling those feelings.
okay.
Right?
If
That
something negative will happen, that negative belief is coming at that time.
why if you keep talking about it, you'll keep it active in your vibration.
Okay. Nothing will happen. Is it like when some other person?
I mean, you can go on and on. I've told you, if you keep fighting for your limitation, you'll got to get to keep it. You have all the tools, you know all the techniques. You have to just follow it. Why don't you believe that somebody wrote in the chat that something positive will happen?
Mm.
Focus on what you want, then not on what you do not want. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much. Your
Thanks,
sessions are
Bhuva.
so enriching.
I also
Thank
want to
you.
get in Ashi. She's saying I'm in class 3 and she wants to share something. Keshav, we'll let Ashi and meanwhile move to Hemant
So,
Pachori. Hi, Hemant. Hi.
hey, Mehak this
Ashi.
side, sir.
Hi, Mehak.
Yes, ma'am. I learned one beautiful thing from sir, which I wanted to share, but it is in Hindi. Can I share it?
जरूर जरूर चलेगा हिंदी में.
Okay. आपसे ही सीखा है मॉर्निंग के सेशन में. धन का असली अर्थ क्या है? जब ध और न के बीच में अ आ जाते हैं, अ से यानी आप, अ की मात्रा आ जाती है तो वो धान बन जाता है. धान यानी कि राइस. एंड जब हम इनका दान करते हैं यानी हम दान करना सीखते हैं धान का, तो दैट इज एक्चुअली में धन. एंड वन मोर ब्यूटीफुल थिंग, एक्चुअल धन क्या है? एक और चीज सीखी, जब हम नम्रता से सर झुका करके हाँ, कृतज्ञ भाव से हर एक चीज को एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, शुक्रिया करते हैं, तो यानी कि हम झुक जाते हैं और उतना ही ऊपर उठते हैं. तो यानी कि जब हम ध के नीचे ऊ की मात्रा लगाते हैं तो धन से वो धुन बन जाता है. यानी कि जब हम अपनी धुन में रहते हैं और जो हमें पसंद है उसे आगे बढ़ते हैं, करते रहते हैं, तो और बहुत अच्छा लगता है और इसी प्रकार की कृपा होती है कि आपसे मिलना होता है. मिलते ही
और जिंदगी धन्य हो जाती है.
जी बिल्कुल. और यही छोटी सी चीज, मतलब एक छोटा सा चैनल है, अभी स्टार्ट ही किया है, उस पे मैंने शेयर भी किया द लर्निंग हैबिट से कि ये सब मैंने सीखा आपके सेशन से और बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
थैंक यू महक, ऐसे ही आप मुस्कुराते रहें. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच फॉर चूजिंग मी एज अ पैनलिस्ट. एंड समटाइम्स थोड़ा सा फियर आता है मन में कि कहीं ऐसे ना हो जाए, ऐसे ना हो जाए, हल्का फुल्का. मतलब जब हम आत्मा के साथ होते हैं तो सारे के सारे फियर्स उठ करके आ जाते हैं, तो उसमें हम क्या करें? मतलब कभी कभी थोड़ा सा फियर लगता है और अगर हम उसी में ध्यान लगाएं तो वही ऐसे एम्पावर्ड फील महसूस होता है. तो क्या करें उस वक्त?
अब मतलब किस वक्त आप बोल रहे हैं जब आप कनेक्टेड फील करते हैं?
हाँ जी, कभी कभी जैसे फियर आ जाता है कोई सामने, कोई भी, कि कभी ऐसे ना हो जाए अपने साथ गलत, तो उस फियर को कैसे ओवरकम करें?
तो ओवरकम करें कि आप उसका 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 एंटीडोट ऑफ फियर, एक तो सबसे पहले आप ग्रेटिट्यूड फील करें कि जो ऑलरेडी है आपके लाइफ में है, उसके लिए थैंकफुल महसूस करें, धन्य महसूस करें. और उसके बाद जो आप चाहते हैं, कि आप क्या चाहते हैं, क्या होना चाहते हैं, उसके ऊपर फोकस करें एज इफ वो ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, और उसकी फीलिंग को महसूस करें. तो
फिर
वो फियर अपने आप चले जाएगा. फियर के साथ कुछ नहीं करना है एक्चुअली. फियर
ओके.
जानना है. वो एक इंडिकेशन है कि आपको किस डायरेक्शन में मेहनत करना है. फियर का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. फियर तो आपका फ्रेंड है जो आपको बता रहा है कि आप अपने डायरेक्शन बदलिए.
सर वन मोर ब्यूटीफुल थिंग, कैन आई शेयर इट विद यू?
यस यस.
लाइक आपने मुझे गुरु की एक और ब्यूटीफुल डेफिनेशन से रूबरू कराया गुरु का हमने ये मीनिंग तो सीखा है कि जो लाइट है उसको आपको दिखाता है और अंधकार को मिटाता है। तो एक और चीज आई कि जो गुरु होते हैं ना वो एक ही लाइफ में इतने ब्लेस्ड होते हैं कि वो 100 and millions ऑफ लाइफ्स एक ही पल में जी जाते हैं। कैसे? अपने स्टूडेंट्स को इतनी सारी बातें सिखाते हैं और जब वो आगे बढ़ते हैं ना तो उनकी खुशी में, उनकी खुशबू में खुद ही को देखते हैं और वो ब्लेस्ड महसूस करते हैं और एज इफ उनके बच्चे आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, एज इफ वो आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। तो ये ब्यूटीफुल थिंग बहुत बहुत अच्छी लगती है, बहुत एक्साइट करती है इसी जर्नी पे आगे बढ़ने के लिए। और एक और चीज, एक अर्थ है कि ऊपर की कमाई, मैं ज्यादा तो नहीं बोल रही ना,
नहीं नहीं,
एक
बोलते
छोटी सी बात एंड देन आई विल बी लीविंग।
मेरे को भी मेरी तारीफ सुनने में अच्छा लगता है।
ओके ओके ओके, यू ऑल्सो इंस्पायर्ड अस टू नो ऊपर की कमाई एक्चुअल में क्या है। एज इन बोनस के लिए तो हम सभी देखते हैं ना, बोनस कमीशन, ऊपर की कमाई कितनी है, अरे उसी पैशन में जाएंगे, उसी प्रोफेशन में जाएंगे। वन मोर थिंग आई लर्न इट कि जब हमने ऊपर जाना एक्चुअल में, बीइंग ऑन द जर्नी ऑफ द सोल, तो ऊपर जो काम आएगा अगर हम उस पर ज्यादा फोकस करें तो वो तो होगा ही, हम खुश भी रहेंगे और एक्सप्लोर भी करेंगे, आगे भी बढ़ेंगे और बढ़ते ही रहेंगे।
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर, यू आर राइट कि वी नीड टू फोकस ऑन द वेल्थ which we are going to carry to our next life, which is our emotional richness. जो भी फिजिकल रिचनेस है वो तो सब छूट जाएगा, बट इमोशनल रिचनेस इज व्हाट वी कैरी। तो रोज सोचें कि मैं अपने परमानेंट धन के लिए क्या मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, और या मैं जो भी मेहनत कर रहा हूँ या सिर्फ टेम्परेरी धंधे के लिए, टेम्परेरी रिचनेस के लिए है या परमानेंट रिचनेस के लिए भी है। और कई बार ये भी देखें कि टेम्परेरी रिचनेस के कारण के चक्कर में हम अपनी परमानेंट रिचनेस तो नहीं खो रहे हैं। राइट, सो वेरी वेल सेड एंड गुड ऑब्जर्वेशन। आपने सब चीज का आप सार सीख रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छी बात है।
आप इसमें आप कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं उसके लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू। और जो द लर्निंग हैबिट्स है ना, उस चैनल पे मतलब मैं यही सब चीजें शेयर करती रहती हूँ एंड उसको आप देख करके मुझे बताना कि महक यू माइट बी बेटर एट दिस टाइम एज वेल।
क्या क्या नाम है आपके चैनल का? लर्निंग हैबिट्स।
द लर्निंग हैबिट्स।
जरूर देखूंगा, है।
थैंक यू सो
Very
वेरी
nice.
मच।
थैंक यू
थैंक
मैम,
यू मैम, थैंक यू
Thank you
सर,
so much,
आप
ma'am.
ऐसे ही महकते रहें। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच सर।
So cute. Hemant, please come on.
यस मैम,
Hi.
मैं बोलूं?
यस यस हेमंत, प्लीज गो अहेड।
नवकीरत मैम, थैंक यू वेरी मच, आपने मुझे इनवाइट कर लिया फर्स्ट टाइम। श्रेयांस सर, आई एम सो ओवरवेल्म्ड, यू आर अमेजिंग, ऑसम। मैंने आपका ये ब्रेथ वर्क जो था कोविड से पहले मैंने एक बार किया था,
जी,
ठीक है। फिर उसके बाद पता नहीं क्या हुआ कि मैंने उसको बंद कर दिया। फिर आपके मैसेजेस आते रहे, ईमेल्स हमेशा आते थे, लेकिन कभी नहीं किया मैंने उसको दोबारा। 2-3 बार किया था, लेकिन कुछ मैंने ऐसा देखा उस वीडियो में तो मैं नहीं फिर कर पाया। लेकिन फॉर्चुनेटली क्या हुआ, अभी मेरा एक्सीडेंट हो गया तो पैर में चोट थी, तो मैं कहीं जा नहीं पा रहा था, और मैंने आपका ये देखा और फिर मैंने ये किया। तो इट्स सो अमेजिंग। मैंने बहुत कुछ किया है, लेकिन इसमें बहुत एनलाइटनमेंट मिला मुझे। और सबसे बड़ी चीज जो मैंने सीखी वो मैनिपुलेशन ऑफ एनर्जी।
राइट,
दैट्स अमेजिंग कंसेप्ट। अगर हम इसमें उसमें चलें, लेकिन सर मैं डेली सुबह और शाम कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, लेकिन आज सुबह नहीं कर पाया, क्या लेट उठा थोड़ा सा तो नहीं कर पाया, लेकिन मैंने फिर सुनता रहा, लेकिन जितना भी मैंने था। लेकिन अभी शाम,
दोनों टाइम कर रहे हैं, वाह।
हाँ सर, क्योंकि अब कहीं जा नहीं पा रहा हूँ ना मैं, मूवमेंट है नहीं मेरा।
आपको क्या लगता है, पाँव अच्छे के लिए टूटा है या गड़बड़ की?
बहुत अच्छे के लिए सर, इतना दिस इज ब्लेसिंग इन डिसगाइज।
राइट राइट
इस
राइट।
दौरान
How
3 महीने,
how nature works, right?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
I love when he said, fortunately, I had an
Yes, sir.
accident.
क्योंकि
Initially, what you see as a problem turns out to be a blessing, right? Amazing.
मेरे एंकल में मतलब मल्टीपल फ्रैक्चर हुआ, तो 3 महीने तक प्लास्टर था। अभी तो अभी 1 महीने पहले प्लास्टर था, फिर डॉक्टर ने कहा रेस्ट करने के लिए कहा, ताकि प्रेशर नहीं डालें हम उसके। तो उसके बाद मैंने आपका फिर ये अटेंड कर लिया, लेकिन आज का नहीं किया। फिर अभी शाम का जब मैंने किया ना, तो मैं बहुत कंफ्यूज्ड हो गया। आपकी सिर्फ आवाज सुन रहा था, लेकिन मैं उस लेवल पे नहीं पहुंचा। और कुछ मेडिटेशंस में तो जो मैंने वो फिटबिट वॉच होती है ना, वो पहन के किया, तो आई वाज कंप्लीटली अवेक। लेकिन जब उसमें मैंने देखा तो आई वाज asleep। वो उसमें स्लीपिंग पैटर्न दिखा रहा था मेरा, लेकिन मैं सुन रहा था, सोया नहीं था।
Right,
तो
right.
बहुत
So,
अच्छा
yeah. So
हाँ
basically,
प्लीज।
we are consciously going to the theta delta state. So
ओके,
इसमें
हाँ,
तो हम जागरूकता की स्थिति है, बट फिर भी we are going to that, इसलिए जो है फिटबिट या जो दूसरे कई चीजें हैं, एचआरवी, we have done lot of experiments like this.
हम्म।
ऐसा लगता है कि माइंड इज फुल्ली एक्टिव, बट दे आर इन अ डीप स्टेट ऑफ deep state of meditation, completely still. But machine बताता है कि as if they're in as if it's a beta state, but actually it's a super gamma state. So these experiments happen, and which amazes us, right? कि मशीन
राइट।
बता रही है, आपको लग रहा है आप तो कॉन्शियस थे, बट एक्चुअली inside you have entered a deep state of relaxation,
ओ वाह।
deep state of growth and repair and healing. So
सर मेरी जर्नी 91 से शुरू हुई थी। मैंने ट्रांसेंडेंटल मेडिटेशन शुरू किया था सर। मैं
right.
ऋषिकेश गया था, तब महर्षि महेश योगी का आश्रम काम कर रहा था। अब तो फिर बंद हो गया है वो।
Right, I think आपने मेल भी किया था, आई रेड योर मेल टुडे।
यस यस सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपने देखा है, आपका सेशन खत्म हो जाए, मुझे फर्स्ट और सेकंड को आपसे कुछ बात करनी है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट।
जरूर जरूर करेंगे।
और सर वो इतनी अच्छी बात है कि यू वुड लव इट।
श्योर श्योर श्योर।
बेसिकली मैं एक राइटर हूँ, लेकिन उसी कंसेप्ट पे बेसिस मैंने उसको आपको लिखा हुआ है।
जरूर जरूर, आई एम अमेज्ड एट योर जर्नी। 91 से आप कर रहे हैं, बहुत बढ़िया। आपने आई थिंक विपश्यना कोर्स भी किया है आपने,
जी
राइट?
जी, अरे वाह, थैंक यू, यू रिमेम्बर इट सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, वंडरफुल। तो आज का, लेकिन आज क्या हुआ कि सोल गाइड, स्पिरिट गाइड, सोल काउंसिल, सोल ग्रुप्स, ये कुछ मेरे समझ में नहीं आया। लेकिन मैं करूंगा, दोबारा करूंगा, फिर करूंगा, 2-3 बार रिपीट करूंगा, तब शायद समझ में आए मुझे।
कई बार एक दो बार वापस देखें तो हमको
जी
समझ
हाँ,
में
जी हाँ, लेकिन मैं आपसे बात करना चाहूंगा, है ना,
जरूर। इस तारीख के
प्लीज।
बाद बात करेंगे।
राइट राइट सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड सो नाइस ऑफ यू, आई लव यू रियली, वंडरफुल, अमेजिंग।
थैंक यू।
एंड सबसे और दूसरी बात क्या है कि मैंने उसमें लवीना जी के बारे में भी लिखा हुआ है।
हाँ, आपने लिखा है आपकी माँ, सबके बारे में आपने लिखा है, बिल्कुल
हाँ, उनका तो बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन है सर आपकी जर्नी में, उन्होंने ही शुरू किया था,
बिल्कुल
है
बिल्कुल।
ना। थैंक यू वेरी मच
थैंक यू।
एंड थैंक यू नफियत मैम, सो नाइस ऑफ यू।
Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू मैम।
Thank you, Heyman. Thanks. Ashi, Kavita will come to you next. I know I can see you. We'll just come to you next.
हेलो,
Hi, Ashi.
मैं आशी चौधरी हूँ। मैं अभी मेरा एग्जाम चल रहा था 2-3 दिन पहले। जब भी मैं एग्जाम करती थी, उससे पहले मैं अफर्मेशन देती थी और फिर मेडिटेशन करके मैं हर समय एग्जाम देती थी। और जब मेरा एग्जाम हो जाता था, तब मैं मम्मा को हर समय जाके बोलती थी कि आज मेरा एग्जाम बहुत अच्छा गया, क्योंकि हम अफर्मेशन एंड ध्यान किया था। और हम बोले, जब मेरा नींद नहीं आता ना, मम्मा मुझे बोलती है कि ये स्लीप मेडिटेशन श्रेयांस सर का कर लो, तो मुझे नींद आ जाती है।
बहुत अच्छा, ब्यूटीफुल।
Wow.
वाह, आप तो हम सबको इंस्पायर कर रहे हैं।
थैंक यू।
आपकी मम्मी में आपको बदलाव, आपको चेंज दिखता है ध्यान के बाद?
हाँ, दिखता है।
अब वो आपको डांटती है कि नहीं डांटती?
नहीं डांटती।
पहले डांटती थी?
पहले कम डांटती थी, अभी डांटती नहीं है।
अच्छा,
Wow.
थैंक यू बेटा, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू।
Thank you, Ashi.
थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग।
Wow, so cute. I want to eat her. Kavita, please unmute. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
am I audible?
या हाय कविता।
Thank you, sir, so much. Thank you to you. Immense gratitude. Sir, आपने जैसे एक एक करके डे बाय डे, मतलब स्लोली, एक पहले फियर हटाया, फिर हेल्थ, मतलब जैसे रिग्रेशन आपने कराया है स्टेप बाय स्टेप, मीन्स ईच ऑफ द डे, मीन्स 28 डेज तक मुझे हर दिन मेडिटेशन में इतना माइंड ब्लोइंग एक्सपीरियंसेस मिला है। एंड मुझे कैमरा फियर है, तो मैं रोज मतलब माइंड टॉकिंग करती हूँ आपसे कि मैं आपको ऐसे बताऊं वैसे बताऊं, एंड फाइनली आई एम शिवरिंग आपसे अभी भी बात करने में। बट फाइनली टुडे मैं सोची कि अगर मैं आज आपको नहीं बोलूंगी कल लास्ट डे है, फिर मैं मतलब कि अफसोस करूंगी, आई विल रिग्रेट कि मैंने क्यों नहीं बात किया सर से। तो फिर हिम्मत करके मैंने आज रेज हैंड किया, एंड लकीली आई गॉट द चांस। थैंक यू नौकी रत्ना फॉर दैट। एंड मैं आप शेयरिंग में अपना बताना चाहूंगी कि जैसे कि आपने कल सोल का लेवल जो आपने बताया, मैच्योर सोल एंड ओल्ड सोल, दैट तो सिमिलर एक्सपीरियंस आज मुझे अपने पास्ट लाइफ में मॉर्निंग सेशन में हुआ। मैं एवरी डे दोनों मेडिटेशन करती हूँ, मीन्स मॉर्निंग एंड इवनिंग आई
Wow.
जॉइन बोथ दैट मेडिटेशन। सो मॉर्निंग मैंने जब किया तो मतलब इट वाज क्वाइट अ रिवलेशन, तब इट वाज शॉकिंग रिवलेशन एक्चुअली कि मैं पास्ट लाइफ में क्या थी। मीन्स जो आपने मैच्योर सोल के लिए बताया कि वो रेवोल्यूशन क्रिएट करते हैं एंड ऑल दैट, तो मुझे पता चला कि जो इस लाइफ में क्रिप करती थी कि मुझे ये नहीं मिल रहा है, वो नहीं मिल रहा है, एंड अपसेट रहती थी, मुझे पता चला कि वो सब मैं करके आ चुकी हूँ। मीन्स ऑलरेडी आई हैड दोस लाइफ, एंड जो पीपल अभी वो जी रहे हैं, दैट इज नॉट दैट आई रियली वांट, एंड इट इज नॉट गिविंग मी सेटिस्फैक्शन एट ऑल। सो आई थॉट कि हाँ चलो ठीक है, क्वाइट रिवलेशन, बट the death scene that was so painful that I thought कि it was an insight कि आपने इतना अच्छा लाइफ जिया, बट एट द डेथ बेड पे आपके पास कोई रिलेशनशिप में कोई रिलेटिव नहीं है, एंड आप अकेले हो, देन व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ दैट मनी एंड पावर एंड वट एवर नॉलेज यू आर हैविंग, इट्स ऑफ नो यूज व्हेन इमोशनली व्हेन डेथ बेड पे आपके पास कोई ना हो, एंड वो इमोशन आप कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर लेते हो नेक्स्ट लाइफ में। तो रिलेशनशिप्स मैटर मोस्ट, एंड इस लाइफ में रिलेशनशिप्स को लेके जो भी इश्यूज है एंड जो भी अपने होते रहता है, तो वो सब मुझे लगा कि मतलब कि सॉर्ट आउट, मतलब ऑलरेडी एन इनसाइट मिल गया कि यस आई एम एन ओल्ड सोल एंड आई हैव चोजन दोस बेबी सोल्स एंड ऑल अराउंड मी। सो वो क्लैशेस तो होना ही है, बट नाउ आई नो कि मुझे कैसे हैंडल करना है। सो इट वाज अ बिग इनसाइट, एंड थैंक्स टू यू फॉर दैट। Yesterday was a great session. Means I had that one question yesterday that I will ask you today in the morning. That you said that baby souls जो होते हैं, they only are about survival instinct. Means they are just eating, sleeping, and then love is not what that matters them most. They don't know about love. Lust is only the thing they know. But old soul, they are quite mature, and means how they will fulfill their love and affection just in a family. If a spouse is means a female spouse is an old soul and male spouse is in baby soul, then she will be just missing that love and affection, and baby soul that doesn't know how to reciprocate that love. So I had that question ki how this will be justified. The clashes will come and the impact will go on to the children also. So how this is justified, and that old soul can have you said that that soul can look for love outside the relationship, and it is not about you said about Baba and all, but this can happen with family people also.
Of course,
So
I mean,
that was my question ki how is it justified that old soul can have a relationship outside the family, and baby soul can't reciprocate love. So that is my question.
no, so baby soul is not that they cannot reciprocate love. It's just that they don't understand it. It's more out of the ignorance, because they are just in the first stages of their birth cycle, so they are still ignorant, right? And the whole concept of understanding this is so that then we don't judge anybody. Then we understand it. All of a sudden, you get the clarity about everybody's journey. We are able
That's true. That's true. Like we are.
idea is that we don't need to look for love outside. It is more about self-love. When you connect to the source, you feel that love is already within you, and then outside is only the reflection of what is within you. When you find it inside, right? The treasure, you don't, this is not about the treasure hunt. What you're doing outside is actually to be done inside. It is to find the whole treasure within. And as a old soul, that is where you, that is the purpose for that spiritual awakening, to find that, finally find that treasure within, because we have tried everything outside, and eventually we realize that, oh, it is already there within me. What I'm looking outside is already within me, and that is the journey.
Okay. But sir, just like we are now in this spiritual path, so we know that we are old soul and all that, but there are many who have.
Okay, I mean, the whole idea is, don't think about them. Their journey, leave it to them,
Okay, okay, okay,
right?
fine. And
Sometimes we need to solve everybody's problem. Because we perceive it as a problem, that's why we want to solve it. The problem is not the problem. How you think about the problem is the problem, right? The thing is, it's just being, it's just a journey. And they are going through their journey. Let them go through their journey.
because just when I have started this workshop, before that only, I've started getting people started connecting to me, and they were asking me कि मुझे ये problem है, I am feeling facing this depression kind of it, can you help me, because they know कि I am into meditation and all, and I had also that passed on that state of depression and all, and on medications also. So they know that she has healed herself, so we can also, they are just looking for guidance from me, and not one but 3 and 4 5 ladies, they connected to me before the workshop only. And just as I joined your workshop 2 3 days, I shared your links and everything, and started wanted feedback from them, but okay, then I leave them to their journey. I will not think about them.
If they're seeking guidance, you can guide them. But then, whether they accept that guidance, whether they apply it, it's their journey again, it's their life. You have done your job, right? What is in our power is to do our best and leave the rest.
And one more thing, that after the morning meditation, means after that past life experience, I was very very upset about that scene and everything. I was whole day I was very upset, and I started writing email to you that I will share this experience with you. This is a long story type, so I have written, I will send it to you through mail. But then evening session when I joined, I did the meditation again. Then in the breathwork only, means I was so calm and peaceful. The whole day I was upset, but suddenly that mood uplifted, and I was so calm and peaceful. And then after means during the session, I I couldn't connect to my spirit guide. Hence, it was a complete bright, everywhere bright light, and I waited for spirit guide to come and connect to me, but I didn't find anyone. It was just bright light, and I was just, you were giving instructions and asking that what lessons you have learned from past life and all. Then I was just replying that I have learned everything and turned into wisdom. Now past is past. I don't want to go back to that memory anymore.
Beautiful.
That was my reply, and I was thinking that I have had enough. Now I just want to do the service to humanity and all that, and that's it. I didn't find my spirit guide. That's what I was thinking, that I know soul council and nothing. So
Okay.
is it okay?
It doesn't matter. A lot of times I don't see anything. I tried, and the thing is here, the whole thing is not about effort. It is a very intuitive process. If it happens, it just happen naturally. You are just doing it with an open mind, just exploring. It's an adventure. Let's see what happens, right?
And suddenly my mood uplifted, and now I'm so happy.
At the end, that is important, right? That is yeah. You unmute yourself, Kavita.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kavita.
Thank you, Kavita.
All the best. Thank you.
Manas has sent a beautiful message saying after these 21 days, अब doubt आता भी है तो उसके साथ answer भी आ जाता है. The ego has dropped, and with it, the need to know by asking has shifted to seeking.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Nice.
Shreans, just one last question, because I've got quite a few messages from Jigna.
Yeah.
Jigna, would you unmute, please? Jigna Thakkar.
Hello.
Hi, Jigna.
Hi. Am I audible?
Yes, not visible though.
I don't want to, please.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Yeah. There was a personal question. I'm not sure whether I should talk about it on such open platforms, but I'm suffering from it since last 22 years and not able to come out of it. I've even tried committing suicide because of that. And may I talk in Hindi, please?
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं है ना
Like जब से like I have I don't know something कुछ तो भी है जो like मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि I've got a habit of forming extramarital affairs and ये कम से कम 5 से 6 बार मेरी लाइफ में हो चुका है and then it's like कि ये होता है मेरे साथ and then I have a very good family. My husband is very loving. Then love marriage है मेरा. I was into depression for very I think since 15 to 20 years I'm taking depression medicines and I have got a very bad past which I don't want to remember. And बार बार यही मेरे लाइफ में आता है and there is somebody who tells me that universe wants, I mean it is my own soul journey that I want to learn a lesson. So still right now also I'm attached to a person and then I was into a workshop अपना JTTP 24 या कुछ तो भी चल रहा था उसमें मैं थी मैंने completely decide कर लिया था that I'm going to cut off. मुझे ये सब नहीं करना है because of my guilt. मुझे हो जाता है unknowingly, फिर बहुत guilt आता है and then I have tried committing suicide thrice because of this कि ये बहुत बड़ा पाप है, मुझे ये नहीं करना है, क्यों मुझसे बार बार ये होता है. And then you know guys come and they take undue advantage of me. एंड अभी भी ये जो रिलेशन है उसमें से मैं कंप्लीटली बाहर आना चाहती थी, मैं आ चुकी थी, बट उस पर्सन का मैसेज आता है या इमोशनली ब्लैकमेलिंग शुरू होता है तो आई अगेन फॉल इनटू द ट्रैप. मुझे ऐसा लगता है बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ही इज टेकिंग जस्ट एन एडवांटेज ऑफ मी. मुझे बाहर आना है और मैं आ नहीं पाती हूँ और उसके सामने मैं बोल भी नहीं पाती हूँ कि मुझे बाहर जाना है. कभी कभी बोल देती हूँ तो फिर वापस क्लैशेस हम दोनों के बीच में हो जाते हैं. एंड देन ये जो रिसेंट वाला रिलेशन है पता नहीं वो इतना इंटेंस है. आज तक जो पिछले 5-6 रिलेशन रहे हैं एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर्स के उसमें इतना अटैचमेंट नहीं था. ये बंदे से तो मैंने लिटरली मंगलसूत्र हाथ में बंधवाया कि यू आर माई सेकेंड हस्बैंड करके. एंड देन फिर बाद में मैंने बोला नहीं मुझे दिस इज रॉन्ग, आई वॉन्ट टू ग्रो स्पिरिचुअली, आई वॉन्ट टू कट ऑफ. और फिर वापस से वही रिपीट होता है. ही कम्स एंड ही मैसेजेस और ही टॉक्स तो मैं वहीं पे फंस जाती हूँ. तो क्या मुझे कंटिन्यू करना है, क्या मुझे ड्रॉप करना है? यही मेरा लेसन है कि मुझे आई डोंट हैव टू गो आउटसाइड मतलब मैरिटल रिलेशन के बाहर मुझे नहीं जाना है. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. आई गॉट स्टक इनटू इट.
So देखिए see I don't teach morality, I teach consciousness. And I've taught you, you have learned it. If you have done all these 28 days, you know how to deal with it. And it's your choice. You have to connect with your soul. You have to connect with your source. And that will give you the answer. That will give you the right guidance. So you have to find your own answers. I cannot find the answer for you. And then you have all the tools. Otherwise you would not have done this course, or you not have joined JTTP, or so you are seeking, you are at the right place. You have got the whole treasure is already, you have it. It's just that you have to now connect with it and find your own answers. Don't stop seeking answers from outside now. Find your own answer, and that will guide you, and that will also give you the courage and the inspiration to take the right steps, to make the right choice.
I'm very dependent since childhood. I never take my decisions on my own.
That is the lesson, that you need to find your own answer. And now you don't need to be dependent. It's good to be dependent on yourself, on your own spirit guide, on your own source energy. Be in your own vortex. So don't depend on outside, depend on inside.
And I have 2-3 more questions. Can I continue?
No, ma'am. I have so many others. So let's end this. But it's okay. Just have one. Just tell me one question.
मेरे बच्चों के साथ मेरा रिलेशन, बिकॉज आई वाज इन डिप्रेशन, मैंने बचपन में उन लोग को अटेंड नहीं किया इतना, बट बच्चों के साथ मेरा रिलेशन इतना अच्छा नहीं है. एंड मुझे दे से कि मम्मा आपको पता नहीं चलता कौन सी चीज कब बोलनी है, यू स्पीक एट अ वेरी हाई पिच, ऐसे लग रहा है आप झगड़ा करने आ रहे हो. एंड आई फील वेरी गिल्टी अबाउट इट कि मैं डिप्रेशन में थी तो मैं उनको अटेंड नहीं कर पाई और अभी मैं उनसे कनेक्ट नहीं हो पा रही हूँ. एंड दे डोंट दे डू लव मी, ऐसा नहीं है, बट समवेयर आई फील जेलस विथ माय हस्बैंड कि वो लोग जितना डैडी से अटैच्ड है मुझसे अटैच नहीं है. ऐसा कभी कभी होता है. एंड आई डोंट नो हाउ टू how to get connected with them. They don't want to spend time with me, but I think it is there in my mind only, that is why it is happening.
I think in this whole 28 days, I've shared all the insights, all the knowledge, all the wisdom. And now you have to take your own clue and apply it in your life, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Atmavandan. Lots of gratitude, sir. Lots and lots.
Thank you, Jigni. All the
Thank
best.
you.
Yeah.
I really loved your answer, Shreans. I don't teach morality, I teach consciousness. Really love that.
Thank you.
So that's it for today.
Yes. All right,
Yes.
friends. Great. See you tomorrow, last day.
Tomorrow we are going to meet our destiny as we walk, and it will be the closing ceremony, the end of this beautiful 28-day journey and beginning of the next. So thank you so much and see you tomorrow.
Lovely. Great. See you all tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Nafki.